welcome to this new video. Today is the first video in my upcoming series, I guess, of me drawing your original characters. If you want to send me your characters, I have my email in my about page and in my description of this video. But yes, this is the first edition of drawing my subscribers' OCs. The first character I was sent to me by Gentlemint here on YouTube. And Gentlemint sent me her character, Cell. I don't know if that's how you say her name, so correct me if I'm wrong, Jesso, but I don't know how to say it. But this is the information she gave me about her character. Her name is Cell. She's a mean, smart, and vindictive, not a sweet or super feminine girl. And as it's probably obvious, she has fire powers. And oh my gosh, as soon as I saw your character, I immediately was blown away. You're an amazing artist, and your character has such a cool design. As soon as I saw the art, I thought her fire powers were like really cool, and I really wanted to draw her, so she is the first character I am drawing. I saw that you gave your OC several different hairstyles, and I decided to go with the low bun hairstyle because I thought that one was the cutest, and you gave your character like several cool outfits, so I decided to draw the first outfit on your character sheet. I do think that this character is really cool. She seems to have a cool backstory and an interesting universe that she lives in, and from what I can tell, she's very much like a shonen protagonist. Like, I feel like I could watch a whole action series about her and I would find it so entertaining. And her character design is so cool, with like the contrasting of the cool gray and the reds and the dark colors and the vibrant red outfit. This is a very well-written character with a cool design, and I can tell you put a lot of effort into her, and so I feel very honored that I got to draw her. Basically, for the character itself, I wanted to draw her with more of a serious expression because you said that she was more of a serious type character, and so I gave her a very, like, oh no face. Like, she just saw something disturbing, and she's like, oh no, oh! And so she's like kind of gritting her teeth and looking onwards. And I decided to give her a harsh shadow on her face to show almost the intensity of her expression, as well as really pushing the shadows in her hair. And I love the way her hair came out. I've really been experimenting with implementing the character's skin tone into the hair, and I think it turned out really nice. I decided to give the hair highlight a blue color because your character's hair seems to be more bluish gray, so I decided to give her blue highlights with a more darker pinkish shadow, as well as some purple and blue shading, which I put in her hair and to her outfit as well. I really like her eye color. It's like a really pretty muted magenta color, almost red, and I feel like it suits her character perfectly. And here I'm just adding the highlights with my gel pen. I always love that part because I feel like that's really what brings the character together. And yeah, this is probably my favorite character that I got to draw just because she's really, really cool and I had a lot of fun. And oh my gosh, guys, the next character. I am so excited to tell you about her because she was sent to me by my friend Nathan, aka Beyond Cartoons, here on YouTube and on Instagram. I saw his entry in my email and I was like, oh heck yeah. I am 100% drawing Nathan's OCs, and at first I thought I was gonna draw Joe and Maggie because Joe and Maggie are like somewhat iconic to him and his channel, and they were just the sweetest characters, and I've wanted to make fan art for them forever. But for some reason, when I was looking through all of his characters, his one character, Molly, stood out to me. And it's so amazing to me how thought out all of his characters are. And he has a whole like bio about all of his characters, so I'm gonna read what he has about Molly. Molly is this inspiring guitarist who's stunted by a poor sleeping schedule. Busy with homework, Molly often spends late nights jamming out and listening to her CDs. Molly is highly ambitious for her age, and she often has sleepless nights over how she'll live out her adult life. Much to her parents' concern, she has a crummy, grumpy attitude due to exhaustion, but on a rare day, she's super exuberant and friendly. When Joe was brought over to babysit for Molly, he didn't expect to find a music fanatic like himself. Every few weeks, Joe visits and teaches Molly everything he knows about regarding music to help her achieve her dreams. Not only is Molly adorable, but she's an insomniac, so immediately relatable. I'm like joking, but also not joking. I actually am now looking at her picture while I'm recording, and I realized that I actually forgot her mole. I'm just gonna say that her hair is covering it, and that was totally intentional and on purpose of me, not that I forgot. I love I love Molly's little beanie and like how it somewhat looks like she didn't get out of her pajamas in the morning. Like she kind of just strolled up to school in her pajamas. Like I can totally imagine Molly doing that, and that's just so funny to me. Also the eye bags, guys. I didn't include that, but it looks nice. So when I was drawing her, I really wanted to give her that like kind of cliche like droopy, sleepy expression where she has like drool coming out of her mouth. Because as soon as I saw Molly, I'm like, yeah, that's the expression I'm gonna give her. She deserves that expression, you know what I'm saying? I think out of all the characters, I think her color palette kind of sticks out because it's kind of like the opposite of the other ones. But you know what? It's okay. You know what? I did not pick these characters with color schemes in mind, and it kind of shows because every character looks really out of place next to each other. But that's fine. I am happy that I got to draw Molly. She is so cute, and I had so much fun drawing her. And hopefully, Nathan, if you're watching this, I promise I will one day draw Joe and Maggie. It's just that, you know, Molly came first this one time. And yeah, that was that character. Woo. And now we are on to our final character. This last character was sent to me by DIY with Mimi here on YouTube, and she sent me a lot of her OCs, and a lot of them look super duper cute. And again, I had the same dilemma of not knowing who to draw because they all looked really, really cute. But I decided that I would draw her OC, Elena. At least I think that's how you say it. And I wanted to draw Elena because I liked her golden eyes and her orange hair and her cute dress, and I thought her hairstyle was really unique. Like, personally, when I draw characters, I kind of have like same hair syndrome, where it's kind of like same face syndrome, but it's with hair, where I just end up kind of accidentally drawing the same hairstyle on every character. But Elena's hairstyle is really unique and fun to draw, with her like low ponytails. At least I think they're ponytails, and like her braids in the front and her little side bits by her ears. I thought it was all like really, really adorable. And to top it off, girl knows her aesthetic. I wish to have the confidence that Elena does. Okay, at this point I'm just rambling on about nonsense, but I just saw Elena and I thought, you know what, might as well. She's really, really cute. And I kind of feel half-hearted about Elena because out of all the drawings I did today, I feel like Elena was like my weakest, not gonna lie. So I'm kind of sorry about that, Mimi, but I hope you still like the drawing regardless. I like kind of struggled because I looked at her and I was like, are her eyes green or are they yellow? And I had to like zoom in to see because I didn't know if it was like if it was like green to yellow or if it was all yellow, but I decided to go yellow because that seems like the safest bet. And also, her ponytails are pink, but when I colored them orange like her hair, so oops. I didn't mean to do that, but yeah. I feel like out of all the characters, she was like the most cutesy aesthetic. Like, the first character, she was kind of edgy and dramatic and had fire powers and was gritty and fighting battle. And the second one was an insomniac music student who doesn't sleep and has homework. And then the third character is just a cute little Elena who has a dress and cute hair. So it was a nice change of pace to switch up the mood because I feel like every single character had very different personalities. And that's the thing I really didn't think about, but now that I'm thinking about it, that's like a good choice on my half. So yeah, go me, pat on the back to that because that was unintentional. If you can't tell, I'm like recording this voiceover at night and I'm really tired. So me and Molly are like vibing together right now. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, this is the highlight portion because highlights are the funnest part to add because it really brings the drawing to life. I added lots of highlights to her hair to like kind of like separate it from her skin because I feel like they were kind of bleeding into one another, and I feel like it kind of worked. I think the highlights really did add a lot, especially to her character, because a lot of her character kind of were similar in tone, so I needed that like separation. And yeah, and I am adding yellow and, well, yellow soon to be green accents to the page because I needed to somehow make them cohesive to one another. And then after that I decided to outline them and add this little striped design to it. And I realized that I forgot all about her flower designs on her dress, so I quickly like took my pen and I scribbled in all the flowers on her dress. So hopefully it still looks okay. I think it turned out fine. I wish I maybe did incorporate some more colors, but overall I think it still turned out pretty cute. And on the very bottom of the page I just wrote, drawing your OCs. I'm like reading it as I'm writing it. Drawing your OCs. Woo. Yeah. And there we go. This was really rambly and kind of all over the place. But thank you so much everybody for sending your characters. If you want a chance to have your character drawn, make sure to head over to my email and just like send me your characters, send me references, give me information about them. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I will see you on my next video. Bye bye bye.